Hey guys, welcome back to Not Timmy 66. How the heck's everybody doing today? We're close to Christmas, but today I want to talk about something a little bit different. Let's talk about fear. Let's talk about working for yourself and what's holding you back. Guys, the message today is real simple. There's so many untruths out there. There are so many people spinning so much BS that it's almost impossible to tell who is telling the truth and who's not telling the truth anymore. And there's from so many different things, from all the untruths that are in religion to all the untruths that are spread about politics and so did this and such is going to do that. But I want to talk about aliens are not real and all these things. UFOs are not happening right now. Forget what you see with your eyes. That's not really happening right now, right? There's so much BS out there, it's just unbelievable. And I am coming around to the point of my intro, so bear with me, okay? But along with those little white lies and untruths, there's some other lies that were brought up with that are just simply not true. Not true at all. Let's start with one I heard when I was a kid. An honest day's work is an honest day's wage. If you want to get anywhere in life, you've got to climb that corporate ladder. Go to college. It'll get you an excellent job. If you're working for somebody else, you always have a guaranteed paycheck and you always have benefits, and you always have job security. That BS and lies has been told for so long, and I'm here to tell you guys it's completely wrong. It's completely wrong. It's completely backwards. The truth is, if you really want to get somewhere in life, go out on your own and be independent. See, these bosses, like where I work, they've got it down. They understand completely. Because the guy that owns the company I work for started out that way. Independent. Without... Would he started in his garage, I think? With books? Come on. Look at it now. I mean, come on. So you say that, Timmy, where the heck are you going with all of this talk, man? Where are you going with it? Well, I want to talk about fear of going out on your own and doing something that you think that you don't think that you can do. I want to talk about maybe starting your own business. I'm a perfect example of that. Even though right now I work for Amazon, okay? But I went out and I started my own business. What holds most people back from that? Fear. Fear of failure. Fear of, I can't do that. What about starting a business online with like doing Etsy, selling stuff, going out and finding antiques and buying them for pennies on the dollar, cleaning them up a little bit and turning around and making a huge profit on it? What about things like that? I'm not saying that you have to chuck your job and all your responsibilities. I'm just saying if you want to try to find true happiness in life, you're never going to find it working for the man or working for the woman. Okay? It's just not going to happen. You're going to settle for what's given to you for all the time that you put in at work. And think about how much time you put in at work. How much time do you put in at work as opposed to how much time do you get to spend doing what you really love to do? You know, the magic mix has always been being able to do what you love so much it doesn't feel like work, right? Everybody knows what they love to do, right? Everybody has a hobby. Everybody has something that they like to do. It might be antiquing. It might be, I don't know, YouTube. For me, it's YouTube. I love doing YouTube. And guys, I've only been in YouTube for like 2 years. I got 2.5 thousand subscribers. I'm making a little bit of monetization, but I know that eventually it might pay off. So I keep working for the man, but with the dream that I can step out there and do something more. And don't get me wrong, I'll continue to do YouTube whether or not I make enough money to live off the AdSense that I get on YouTube, or if I don't, I'll still continue to do it. There's just too many things out there, and I love doing YouTube so much because YouTube's done a lot for me. YouTube has I've made friends that I never ever would have made doing YouTube. I've been able to explore different ideas and concepts, and I've made lasting friendships and built. I haven't built a community, but we have built a community together, right? So for me, that's enough. And I'm working. Yes, it does suck because I'm working for the man, but at the same time, I'm stepping out, and I have a dream that maybe someday I can do what I love, which is this. And don't get me wrong, this isn't a pitch. I'm not trying to sell you guys anything. I'm not going to be starting Patreon and doing super chats and all that other stuff that other YouTubers do. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not that's not my kind of channel at all, okay? I have on my other channel had some sponsors, and I've done some sponsorships, and that's the other cool thing about YouTube is they send you free stuff all the time, really good free stuff once you get to a certain point. So YouTube is one, or Etsy's another one, or selling on eBay, or things like that, things that you can do in your spare time to try to build a life for yourself outside of working in the common 9-to-5 job, where you don't have to put up with that boss screaming at you and yelling at you. You don't have to put up with coworkers. You're the boss. You'll find that you work really hard. I know, because I owned a lawn care business for a while. I worked really hard at that. But it didn't seem like work. It just seemed like something I was doing because I liked doing it and I loved working for myself. See, the bosses, the people that own companies are smart. They're like, okay, what is a survivable wage for somebody to drive into my business every day and do a job for me? I don't want to pay them too much because I want them to keep showing up. I want to pay them just enough. And I want to give them just enough benefit, and I want to give them just enough satisfaction at that job that they're going to keep coming back. And then it's almost like you become not addicted to it, it becomes a necessity in life. And then you start believing that, you know what, I couldn't do that. I mean, I'm lucky that I could go out and fill out an application and just get a job. And don't get me wrong, I work for the man. I'm not bad-mouthing anybody that does, and most of us do. But what about writing that book that you like to write? What about doing that artwork? You could turn that around and make a business out of it. The only thing that's holding you back is your fear that you might fail. Do you know what failure is? Failure is just another opportunity to learn what you did wrong so the next time you do it, you won't make the same mistakes again. That's what fear really is. For me personally, I have a couple passions in life. One is riding motorcycles, and I turned that into a channel because I love sharing my motorcycle adventures with that crowd of people. I love talking about motorcycles. I love the smell of motorcycles. I love the taste of motorcycles. I love the freedom of riding a motorcycle. It's not that I'm some daredevil or some crazy man out there zipping through traffic, weaving in and out and lane splitting up long highway lines. Okay? I just love getting out on the bike. I love the breeze. I love what I call the wind therapy. So I started to share it. My other real passion that I love is all the weird things that are going on. You can call them conspiracies. I don't. I call them truths. I want to know what the truth is. I want to know the truth about religion. I want to know the truth about extraterrestrial life. I want to know what's in our skies. I want to know what our government's doing. Those things fascinate me. So, I changed this channel from work driven to that because it's one of my passions. And trust me, I took a big hit when I changed over from showing a day in the life of working as opposed to moving over to the subject matter I'm on now. But the thing is, regardless of what you choose to do, and it may not be YouTube, but let's say you want to do YouTube, maybe you like to do cooking, maybe that's your passion, maybe film yourself doing it. It's not going to be perfect. Turn the camera on, start talking to the camera, and put it out there. It's not hard. YouTube's one of the easiest things that you can do, and you might surprise yourself. You're going to end up liking it. Some people go, oh, there's no way I can do that. Well, guys, I'm telling you that is the lie that you've been sold that you're still buying. I'm not saying that you need to chuck your job, sell your house, sell all your belongings, and move into your car and do this. I'm not saying that. I'm saying on the side, if you already have that job, why don't you start working towards some of that in your free time? And eventually, if it gets big enough, you can move over to doing that full time. I'm telling you, I can't tell you how many YouTubers I have seen do that. And they're making good money. There's some really big channels out there. It may not ever take off, but you may find a passion like I did that you love. Maybe it's Etsy. My wife is going to start selling stuff on Etsy soon. And, but she doesn't have a fear. I know there's people that are like, oh, there's no way I could ever do that. Screw the fear, guys. We're coming up on 2025. I'm not saying make it a New Year's resolution. I'm just saying don't buy the BS that you can't do it because of whatever reasons. Don't throw roadblocks up in your way. Don't do that. Find time to make a little bit of effort towards it, and you will be rewarded. I'm not kidding you. It works. And I keep harping on YouTube. Maybe it's not YouTube. Maybe it is a lawn care business. Maybe it's a cleaning business. Maybe you want to go do pressure washing. Maybe you like to mow yards. Maybe you like to be outside and get the fresh air of the exercise. Maybe it's not selling online. Maybe that's not your strong suit. Maybe you don't care about antiques. What do you care about? Ask yourself those questions. First of all, ask yourself, am I really happy in what I'm doing? Never in my life, guys, never in my life have I been happy working for somebody else. It's only because it's a necessity that I do this. Only because it's a necessity that I do this. It's not because my lawn care business failed. I had some personal reasons happen in my life where I could not do it anymore. Some physical things going on with me that I couldn't physically do it anymore, and I had to hang it up. But it wasn't because my business was bad or failing. Okay? It's just life happens sometimes. But the thing is that I can look back on it, and I still look back on owning that lawn care business with joy. And I miss it every day. I wish I could still be doing it. I'd still be out there doing it right now if I could, but I can't. I'm saying it, my point is that if you don't take the chance, if you don't seize the opportunity, then you're always going to regret not giving it a try. And again, I'm not saying you have to throw your personal security blanket out the window. I'm not saying that you have to take that job that you worked hard for out the window. I'm just saying, don't believe the BS. Don't believe the lies. Don't go saddle yourself with $100,000 in student loan debt and find out that all you're going to do is pay back the loans, work for the man, and never really get what you want out of it. Don't do that. Find what you love and pursue it. If you have to pursue it as a hobby on the side first, that's fine. Do that. But eventually, you might surprise yourself. You may find that all of a sudden you can take this hobby, this love that you love to do, and be able to turn it around into something that is profitable and rewarding for yourself. Don't believe the lies. Don't believe the BS. Nobody on this channel believes anything the government sells us that I know of, that I've heard from on this channel. Nobody believes the BS that the government's trying to sell us right now about drones and nothing to see here. Nobody believes the BS that they're saying about we have no evidence of aliens. Nobody believes that garbage. I'm here to tell you that you need to believe in yourself. I'm here to tell you that you're selling yourself short if you don't give it a try. That's all. Just a quick video as I slave away for the man today. I hope, and if you have questions about YouTube at all, how do I start a YouTube channel? How do I do this? I'll help. I'm not going to charge anybody anything. I'm not going to try to rope you into some kind of I have a 10-step program. None of that stuff. But ask me questions. Leave me comments. I'll be more than willing to help you get started and answer any questions that I possibly can about YouTube and social media, okay? I know a lot about it. I've been in it for about 3-4 years now. I know enough about it to know how to get started. And you don't have to go buy, you can see all these videos on YouTube from, I get them all the time. I get people contacting me all the time. Jim, we noticed that your channel's great, but you don't do this. You don't optimize enough. Join our program, pay us $110 a month, and we'll get you those subscribers. I'm not promising any of that. I'm not trying to sell you guys anything. I'm being honest with you. I'm telling you, if you have honest questions, you want to start it, it's something that I can help you with. But don't sell yourself short, guys. Everybody on this channel that watches this channel, that belongs to this community, is so smart. And a lot smarter than me. And if somebody like me can do this, anybody can. It's really all I got. My break's over. I got to head back in. I love you guys. I want to wish everybody happy holidays. Merry Christmas if you celebrate it. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Whatever it is that you celebrate. Enjoy the family. Enjoy your friends. Eat, drink, be merry. Enjoy the holidays. Have a great time. And start considering what you can do to truly turn your passion around into something that might work towards your future benefit. That's all I got for today, guys. Thank you for watching Not Timmy 66. I'm going to ask that you subscribe to the channel if you like this video. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Leave me a thumbs up. It really does help. The more people that thumbs up my video, the algorithm loves it, and it puts it out to more people so more people see it. More weird, strange things coming our way on videos real soon. I've got a whole bunch in the pipeline ready to go. But I wanted to drop this quick video because it's like an epiphany that hit me. I need to tell you guys this. Everybody take care. Happy holidays to you. Thank you for watching Not To Me 66, and we'll see you again real soon. Later on.